Apple Watch Ultra, 4 months later. I've been wearing this now for 4 months. I've had it since the start of November, and I wanted to give you an update about what I've been using this for, how it's been going, if there's any problems, what I think about it after 4 months of usage, and we'll address all you Garmin lovers out there about the battery life. We'll talk about that later on in the video because I've got some thoughts, so stick around. Make sure you do subscribe, press the bell so you don't miss any future uploads. I'm going to be keeping you updated on my progress with this. Something you're thinking about putting the trigger on, you can buy through the link in the description down below if you want to, and give this video a like. It really does help this channel grow. Okay, so first of all, the design, I still love it. I know it's divided opinions amongst some of you out there. Some of you don't like the orange action button on the side. I personally like it. Some of you don't like the big notch on the front where you've got the extra protection for the digital crown. It's just a bit more rugged, bulky, and I like that feel about the watch. It really does look good on, and now I can tell you it is rugged. I've only got a few scratches from my generally pretty rugged hands-on job that I do on a daily basis. I drive a truck and I work in the warehouse for my day job still until we go full-time on YouTube, and I've only got some scratches on the digital crown. That's the only thing I can notice that I've got some scratches. This has got the sapphire glass, so there's no scratches on the glass, there's no dings or dents or anything. So far, after 4 months of a pretty manual job, I've had no problems with it. It's really rugged, and I can attest to that. Night mode is something I really like with the new Wayfinder watch face. It's actually native to the Apple Watch Ultra, so you can only get this watch face on the Apple Watch Ultra, and if you're somebody that drives at night, you will use night mode because it's brilliant. It makes the watch a lot more usable in a dark scenario. Because you've got 2000 nits on this screen, it does tend to reflect in dark situations off glass, and if you're driving at night, that can reflect off the windshield. So I'll put it into night mode. That really does help. It's a great feature. It's funny how quickly you get used to the size and the weight. It is obviously bigger and it is heavier than the normal Apple Watch Series 8, but you just get used to it. If you wear this thing every day, you don't really notice the difference. I am somebody coming from a normal Apple Watch. I've worn Apple Watches since Series 0, and I don't really now notice the difference in the weight and the size. In fact, I prefer having this flat screen, this design, using the watch on a daily basis. Swiping around, checking notifications and tapping the screen is a lot easier because it's a bigger screen, it's flatter, and you just get more purchase on the screen when you're navigating around the watch. So I just prefer it. It is a really great design, feel, everything about it, using it on a daily basis. I just love it. It's true. Let's address all these Garmin lovers out there. Now, you are more than entitled to go for your Garmin watch, and you still can. There's a new Forerunner 965 being released. I'm trying to get my hands on it because it looks sick. Absolutely sick. It's priced at $599, and it is probably the direct competitor to this Apple Watch Ultra. Yes, the battery life can last up to 23 days, and that is true, but if you dig a little bit deeper into the small print and the specs of that watch, then that is just the maximum amount of battery you can get from it. If you're using it heavily, you can probably get about 7 days out of it, and if you've got all systems turned on, GPS, you listen to music, you're out without your phone out of the house, then you probably only get from 8.5 hours upwards to 34 hours maximum out of using your Garmin. So a lot of them are like that. They say 23 days, but if you dig a little deeper, if you've got all the systems on, you haven't got your phone with you, and you're using the GPS, you're using all the features heavily, then the battery life is obviously going to be reduced. So Apple aren't that far behind when it comes to the battery life. Yes, they have some catching up to do. You can get like 2 full days and 3 nights out of this tracking. All I do is when I come home, I jump straight in the shower, and I tend to just give this a boost for 15-20 minutes. And because you've got that fast charging in there, it charges it up pretty quick. And that, for me, is enough to keep the battery charged all week. So that you don't have to leave it on charge all night or leave it on charge for hours without wearing your watch. That's all I do. I put it on while I'm in the shower, and it keeps it bumped up. So that's what I do. I've got the optimized battery feature turned on where it doesn't charge it over 80% anyway. So it's a fantastic watch. It really is. Yes, you've got the Garmin, of course, and I will be doing a video soon comparing that to this. Hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on one over the next few weeks. So like I said, make sure you do subscribe, press the bell so you don't miss any future uploads. Things I don't like is the straps. I'm not a massive fan of any of the straps. Some of you might like some of the straps, but I've been using it with my old sports loops, my other sports straps, the silicone one and the material one, so that's how I've been rocking it. it is a good thing that all of the straps are still compatible with this. If you've had the bigger Apple Watches in the past, then the Apple Watch 44mm will fit the 49mm of this, and there's no gap or anything. So all the watch straps are compatible, and that is another great thing about this. So overall, over the last 4 months, I've been really impressed with it. There's no dings, dents, scratches on it. It's lasted, the battery's going strong. I've been using it for my road cycling, tracking my workouts, my walks, little family days out, whatever we do, I'm wearing this watch. I've always got it on. I sleep in it as well, so it's tracking my sleep. I'm keeping a track of that. That's a great feature of this. And of course, you've got all the other safety features built in, which just gives you that bit of peace of mind. If you were in a pinch or in an emergency, then this thing could potentially get you out of that bit of a pickle. So I really do love it, and I really do fully recommend it. That's it for this one though. Make sure you do stay tuned, because I'll be keeping you updated as the weeks and months go by. Yeah, make sure you subscribe, press the bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.